Hi everyone, Linda here again with you from Gumnut Lane Jewellery. As promised, or as I mentioned that I may get around to it, a bonus video for the week. So that's what I've done, a little bonus video, and I wanted to show you these little stud earrings that we're going to be making. This was a request from a subscriber, Tracy, and so I thought I would share these little earrings with you. Really cute little earrings, I think. So anyway, if you'd like to learn how to make these, then just stay with me. I'll get all my supplies together and we'll get going. Okay, I've got a piece of 20 gauge wire here that I flush cut, and it measures 6 centimeters, which is, I think it's about 2 3/8 of an inch, thereabouts. So I'm going to come in with my round nose pliers. I'm going to grab it right on the end there of my pliers and end of the wire, and I'm going to turn a loop. So turn that all the way over. And I'm going to get my cutters, and I'm going to come in here and trim a little bit of this loop off so that I get a nice rounded loop on the end. So close that loop back up again. And that's what it should look like, a nice rounded one. I'm going to put my pliers back in again, and I'm going to just bend this wire around the outside of that loop. Bring it all the way around like that, and take it a little bit more, just depending on what look you like. Okay, that looks nice to me. Then I'm going to get my flat nose pliers, and I'm just going to flatten that bit there. Now I would suggest that you do both earrings at the same time, so get to this part, then do the same on the other one, and then when you come to the next step, do them both together. But if you're going to do them both together too, so that they're mirror reversed, so I've got this loop going that way, I would put the other one so the other loop is facing the other way. So when I turn it and you've completed your earring, you've got these loops facing the opposite way, if that makes sense. Oh, you probably don't need to do it. See, this mirror reversing really gets to me. You probably don't need to do that. You could just turn the earring over. Now I'm thinking about it. Mirror reverse always gets me. Okay, I've just grabbed my other pair of round nose pliers here because they've got a longer nose on it, and it's also wider down here than the other pair that I was using. So I'm just going to come in now, and I'm going to leave about between the bottom of the loop here and the top of my round nose pliers, probably about 2 to 3 mils is all you need. So if you're doing them both at the same time, you're going to get the same length earring. So we're just going to bend this wire up now and push it behind this other one so that we've got that shape there like that. Then I'm going to grab my hammer and block. I'm using my metal hammer. You can use your, if you don't want the wire to change shape, if you want to keep the roundness of the wire, just use your rubber hammer for that. All right, I'm going to turn that over now. So I'm hammering on the back side, and I'm going to give this a hammer. And I'm hammering the whole lot, but I'm just hammering up the sides gently. Just gently. I don't want to change their shape too much. And then down the bottom, I'm going to give that a bit more of a hammer, and doing this action while I'm hammering. Okay. So it gives it, as you can see, more of that shape down the bottom, but this is strengthened up here and just flattened a little bit. Take away. Okay, now I'm going to come in with my flat nose pliers again. I'm just going to... Okay, sorry about that. I got a phone call, so I had to stop recording. Okay, so we're up to here. I've hammered that, and I've just brought this over here. So I'm just going to grab my flat nose pliers. I'm going to grab this wire at the back and just pull it out a little bit if you need to. just like that, and I'm going to give that a bend. So that's the front of the earring, so we bend it towards the back of the earring. And then I'm going to come in with my cutters and cut that off, just measuring with my finger. You can measure with your tape measure if you like. 1 centimetre is what you need for the length of that back of your earring. So I'm just going to have a look at this and see if that's lining up where I want it to. Yes, it is. So that just needs a bit of a straighten there. To give that a bit of a straight till it's, look at it from different angles just to make sure you've got it right. Okay, then we're going to strengthen the back of this, which I showed you in the previous video of the stud earrings that I did. So you can just grab hold of this and just give the wire a twist. This is more so if you don't have a tumbler, but it doesn't hurt to do it even before you put it in the tumbler anyway. And just twist it all the way down to the end of the wire. Okay, and that will give it a nice strong backing on your earring. Okay, all that's left to do is pop on a little dangle. Now this is the beauty of this earring. You can make up as many dangles as you want in all different beads and colours and whatever to match an outfit. And you've got, all you have to do is slip it on and slip it off, and you've got a different looking earring for each time. The only other thing left to do is, I don't do it because I have a tumbler, but if you don't have a tumbler, to file the end of this with a, let me see if grabbing the wrong one all the time, just a file like this, or an emery board or whatever, and just give that a file over like that all the way around, rough edges, get rid of those so that you're not going to scratch your ear or do yourself an injury or anybody else an injury. Straighten that back up again, and then just pop on a little earring back. There we go. We've got a lovely little set of earrings there. Lovely little pair, mirror reversed. So that's our little bonus video for this week. I may even do 2 videos a week from now on. I'll just see how I go. But yeah, so that's a little bonus one. And I got a Facebook group if you'd like to join. I've got a private Facebook group. We've got over 500 members there now. It's a safe group. There's no spamming and scamming or anything like that there. People just post their work, ask questions, if they need advice or whatever. I always post my work there, work that I don't do here on YouTube, to give inspiration and, yeah, just to help you guys out. So if you'd like to join that, I'll leave a link down the bottom. Okay, guys, that's it for me for now. Take it easy and go out there and make something beautiful. Bye.